Texas has some black and orange.
I thought they did, but them, I was thinking they did. I was like, that's the damn practice jersey.
Is that Oklahoma State? Mixing it black and orange.
Mm-hmm. That black and brown orange will be clean.
Welcome everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stay
me over there by Kroger.
Showdown. The calendar has been circled for this one for quite
What
some
a
time.
gusher.
Throughout the offseason, anticipation for an early in the year top 5 class. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Florida.
Go get that. Go get that.
The Mustangs have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Do it too late.
What don't you know with that pot of rice, cuz?
Who got pot of rice?
First down here from the
Pot of
offense.
rice, dude.
The give to the left side. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. There's always that issue of conference pride and keeping up, of proving your worth on this stage, and the ACC loves to get a chance at the SEC to do just that.
And these kids grow up in the same area. And you don't think the ACC teams hear all the time, SEC, about the dominance, the draft picks, all the stuff that goes with it. It definitely adds some of that fire. It makes you want to beat them more. I love these big-time games.
Yeah, they really do, David. I think this is one of those games where if you're the ACC team and your players in that locker room, you've had this game circled all off-season. This game is your opportunity not just to your conference, not just to the SEC, but to everybody in college football, just how good you are as a team and how good your conference is.
They'll throw it on first down. Coming after it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
One thing I love about this defensive coordinator is that he has a
get that nigga.
He's not just going to rush with 4. He's not just going to rush with 3. He's not just going to blitz linebackers. This guy's blitzing DBs.
So now they're staring at a 2nd and long from their 20. Motion from the offense. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Still on his feet at the 35. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, with that down and distance, you're probably expecting him to throw it way down.
He look like a tuner.
Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense.
That's a good eating day.
Even though that was a big explosive
one of you
play,
hit.
they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
If your defensive line cannot take on double teams, it allows linemen to get up into the laps of linebackers, and that's happening far too often right now, which is why this defense is struggling stopping the run.
And the Longhorns are on the move.
I ain't never had one apple juice.
Wants to throw on first down.
I heard that.
Pressure coming. He's going to take off.
Well, you're making a positive out of it, David. In that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Now on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they make the tackle, but the official is tossed to flag.
Bring her back.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum.
Nah, what's the name? Yeah, I did. I think I turned over. Yeah, turn it over down.
Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw.
You see that down and
he misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man. Just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate. Make it easier on the return.
The seventh play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a block.
He threw another bad ball.
Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
All right, good news. The game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. The quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making.
He's going to pass. Makes the catch. It's Green.
No.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off.
That's tough, man.
That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers.
All right, viewer.
He looks that one in nicely. He's brought down quickly.
You get a little later. You might be going the other way.
And a really nice job by the wide
I'm
receiver.
covered.
Drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that.
Probably good you did.
Same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Quarterback checking off. Dialing up a second down pass play. And the pass is picked off. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
I needed that.
Early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Lowers those pads.
Come on now.
Man, he's already got 43 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving
They tried to
them
drop
that
him
the
to
season
second
over.
screen.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The pull and throw off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
We knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
Looking to throw on
Oh, I
second
see
down.
him.
And wings
I
in.
did not see him.
Automatic completion, quarterback, receiver, just not on the same page. And that was a close.
I had to click on, cuz. That shit looked open, though, honestly. I think what it was, I thought he was going to run with it underneath
That
well.
leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass.
Oh, I had
And he was
you
hit
know
just
what
as
I
he
did.
released it, and it falls to the turf.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feel this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy. It's going to be difficult to put up points.
And the Longhorns will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, make it work. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is, too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. He need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Hey, I see what you got brewing over there, too. I looked at your roster.
Now on second down after the incompletion.
I see what you got in the layup.
They'll go to the ground. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to
I
the
see what you got in the layup.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
My roster took a good little
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Wide receiver shows
somebody shit got 97 somewhere on it.
From the jet sweep.
Wow! What the fuck?
And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run around. He has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. Touchdown Longhorns! A great catch and run for 6.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
And the crazy thing, I do up in the altitude. You see that quarterback you got, Miguel?
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
The backup.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
General at 92 speed.
Looking to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
User alert.
Texas 7, SMU 0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Give to the running back.
See, that's why
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
This ain't going to be worth a day.
They'll try to run for it. No way to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
You know, you're in the red zone, you're out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting a run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
It might be.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one
They're
that
going to
just
be big.
finished
We're on a
up.
lot of the same recruits.
UCF took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Orlando. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw in very small windows under duress.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. The give to the left. At the 35, he's got room. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game 1, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this guy.
Looking to move it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I don't match up.
That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his...
Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and threw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
I ain't put the 87 out there for you to mess with. You ain't gonna find it.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county.
Yep.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He wants to take the top off. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. The quick out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Wants to throw on second down. Makes his connection. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll just keep slinging it. He wants it all. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make it accurate enough. Ball's incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
Let's see what the bull going on. You know we need that from him.
This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he's sitting there waiting on you, boy. 4th down to stop this drive.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of urgency.
Hits the spin cycle. He's got 59 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. Those horns are up, and they are sharp in the running game.
Yeah, just pounding the rock, playing physical, and I think when you think about great Texas teams, you probably think about the running game, the physicality, and I could go through so many backs with Cedric Benson and Ricky Williams and all those guys that, and just recently Bijan Robinson, high draft picks, really, really good running backs.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. The Longhorns are stopped, but not before getting the 1st down.
All right, defense. It ain't working. Okay? We're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand.
Definitely hit the wrong leg.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Raiola. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns! He can find the end zone. Now 60 career touchdown catches.
I mean, that is just silly that this guy is always finding ways to get in the end zone. Like, you know they want to take him away. He is the focal point. 60 touchdowns, you know they're going to throw it to him. Palmer keeps making plays.
And David, throughout his career, we've seen defenses try everything to stop this guy. They bracketed him, double coverage, man coverage, zone coverage. It doesn't matter. He's the ultimate winner. 60 touchdown catches is so good.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. going for the return. Running contact. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
I think they're going to put face mask on 27.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is. Now you got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy, receive the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He's got him this time. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I'm starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football and making sure I was in there. And I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen, just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
I did run it forward. I will say that.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty.
That.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
That's a big stick
there. Play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the catch. It's O'Grady. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Because if he don't, he's going to be standing by me.
Forward pass. The tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way,
damn, I hope you don't see it.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU.
Man, nice job getting the passing game. This is big, man. Going into half, and listen, I remember.
Oh, and the extra point is blocked.
Lowski.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. So they had the blocked extra point, had to settle for 6, and they hope the kickoff goes a little smoother.
You didn't give me no money.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Oh, do you see what I'm trying to do?
Here comes the Texas offense. They got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time.
Move.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Trying to escape and get it himself. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously, you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. The Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. He wants to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown,
Well, I
Texas.
did.
And they take it in for 6 more points. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to
I blocked it.
And he's going to run it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Hey, he said I missed it. Yo, did.
Away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's going to
go get it, go get it, go get it. What? Bruh. Man, fuck this. Some gotta go your way, though. Some gotta go your way, though.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. He's going to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. He caught it. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
One more snap coming before halftime. Trying to pound their way in. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. At the end of the second quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Longhorns will try to keep this one to get things underway in the second half. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
First down for this offense. Quarterback will audible. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Now on first down from the 28. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. They'll rip off 8 on that play in 2nd and 2. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
He finds his man. At the 40, there he goes. Afterburners coming.
Ooh, what you cut?
Mustangs.
Somebody 87 couldn't be on the field, though. I wouldn't have had no chance at catching me. He got there.
It was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this.
No chance.
Add my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
They want to throw it. Keeps looking downfield. He makes it in for the deuce, and now it's a 14-point game. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
What's his name?
Here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Using his legs, it's Hatchett. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed in the open field running on display. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's looking deep. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp.
This quarterback is having a day.
Right here, we knew it, Junior. I probably would have.
Number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch.
And I always say
I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Got room at the 35. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing, and he goes over the century mark in this season opener.
Wait to catch him.
Yeah, okay,
and the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on first down. Got his man quickly. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they add 6 more for that trip to the house.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Arizona State dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite quarterbacks from Jake Plummer to Brock.
Hold on real quick. Alright, I'm back.
Cook, you ain't gonna be jumping in and out this party.
I do what I want to do, man.
I come over there with your ass.
I ain't went nowhere.
One team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads
Ooh.
home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they
I'm
had a
on
good one
key,
there.
boy.
Leaves it with the running back.
I'm gonna grab the ass with
Open space at the 25. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard
Fight,
line before
fight.
he's stopped and it'll be first down.
feel the same
This is
side
an
shoulder
offense
than
that
I
really
picked it.
sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He's looking to throw it.
Oh, why
Getting
don't
some
you
heat.
got your ass with?
And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And the Mustangs need to move quickly. On second down, wants to throw it.
Girl, you know you
And
don't
his
fight.
first pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and
Think you on
use
what?
these running backs so
Yeah,
much in the
fight.
passing game now.
Oh,
You
you
can
said
expect him to
something
make
else.
those plays for you, to make those big explosive
You said
plays out of the
said something else.
backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
If
Yeah,
every
make run
journey
away from
begins
home,
with a
man.
step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and
Like
fast.
real. Go hide in the gutters.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Working that left side now. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on fourth down. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Oh, look out, there he goes. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play at the
Nothing
center.
bad QB
The
to it.
definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed
What's
to
the
tell us what to
matchup
do,
this
but
is?
maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down.
One versus three. Quick as close.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
And nice job by this defense. You kind of knew something like this was coming. Great job. You got to get penetration. First thing you have to do is get up under that center. Make it really hard for him to go forward right now. Nice penetration, stopping the quarterback sneak in its tracks.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, SMU. Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that.
they're doing
Saving
that
it.
fake.
Might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Oh my
The kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
You said what?
Yeah, they done cut the game off the TV ad.
Oh.
The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty.
Come on, sit beside me.
This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone.
Oh, you don't want to sit with me? There you go. Sit back. I mean, Orlando. I don't know why I said Oregon.
First down for the offense.
Oh, shit.
Running to the left. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Oh, I know what the issue is.
Boy, where your little dog at?
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Yeah, put 9.5, man. That's my outside dog.
You like going out there. I mean,
Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job on the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up. Calls his own number. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
I like it. I like the confidence of the coaches. When you're an offensive coach, you got to be aggressive nowadays. And going for it in your own territory, it used to be, no, you can't do that. Now, everybody's like, you know what? Analytically, that makes sense.
The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10.
oh, no. Don't do it.
He wants to throw. Unloads it left. Got his man. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices.
Still a hell of a game between Indiana and OKC right now.
35. SMU 21.
Grab right from see it.
1st down to start the drive after the break.
I can see it, though. Hey, nigga.
He's going to pass. Skips away from pressure. He'll turn it loose out to the right. Touchdown, Texas! That is the
I'm gonna run that, boy.
for the score.
That playmaker right there. Yeah. Hey, soon as you forget about it, push that stick up.
Did that cook? That ain't long, hey, man.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up a full 3.
Hey, I still tell you, Brian, I gotta do go to that TV out.
In the 4th.
Yeah, it had cut the what I had shut down for a little bit. It came back up.
There had too many niggas on there. That was.
On me. It hit me with that message.
From back of the end zone, he'll
My computer had, my laptop had died, and I had tried to go back. The motherfucker said too many people.
Say, oh no, my brother. You got shit on.
You gotta turn your OnlyFans off too.
Good. You the only one in here with OnlyFans.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field.
I love Brian Lacy.
They unleashed an aerial assault last time.
You like to wear your, booty shorts
Reese,
at
with that
night.
drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive.
They got socks on.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you got one-on-one matchups,
They say Jello at the back.
They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
He lost it high and deep down the left side.
Hey,
And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Mustangs will hustle to the line.
it's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He makes the grab.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They're going to throw it again. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. The problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On fourth down, looking to pass. Going up top. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore. Like every fourth down, you're going to be going for it, regardless of where you are in the field. The problem is, defense knows it too, so they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that kind of day for this offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea. Because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. UMass managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the weather there in Amherst this week. These Minutemen are to blame for this one being so close. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving send it downfield. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Got room on the return. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, he real quick.
Fuck this shit.
I need that win though, dude.
What's your name, nigga? First game of the season.
Huh? Man,
Confident.
no, man, that nigga on a whole bunch of the same recruit.
It'll fix your shit when y'all got the same recruit. Even on like a non-scheduled game.
Yeah.